Thank you for watching Weekend Prime and welcome back. Now, nutritionists warn that babies who consume popular flour mixes containing various grains, including dried ground beans that are commonly used by Kenyan mothers and caregivers, are likely to suffer from mineral deficiencies. On this episode of Health Digest, Gloria Milimo looks at how one can safely prepare porridge in a bid to diffuse the destructive nature of grains and how best you can kick off complementary feeding. Take a look.
By 6 months, breast milk or infant formula alone can no longer provide infants with sufficient energy and nutrients for growth and development. For many households, porridge then becomes a quick and cheaper alternative when starting complementary feeding. Whereas the right mix of flour in this maze of conflicting dietary advice is one of the key things to consider when opting for this alternative. Nutritionists say porridge preparation is a key step that should not be overlooked when it comes to tackling the destructive nature of grains. I'm here to talk to Dr. Mary Mugambi, a senior dietitian from Nairobi, on how best to ensure that porridge does not cause dietary complications to your baby. She says the baby porridge flour should contain no more than 2 ingredients, as this is likely to have less levels of anti-nutrients compared to more complex mixtures of grains. Anti-nutrients are compounds that interfere with mineral absorption in the body, leading to deficiencies.
We're only using 2 flours. Okay, so I have here a cup. I'll just put this one, or you can hold this for me. And so I'm going to take 2 cups of maize flour. Mix, and then just remember we said maximum 2 ingredients. So this is millet, or the mom can choose to do sorghum, and just like that.
In the same ratio?
No. You can even do 2 cups, 2 cups. But for taste-wise, I find that this is more accepted by children. So you just mix it, just to make sure that the ingredients mix really nicely. And then you put water, just water to cover the flour. Let me see if I can just, you stir it nicely. The anti-nutrients are water soluble, so they will leach out into the water. Sorry, not flour, they will leach out. Now this is the beginning of 2 steps. You can soak it like we are doing now, let it stand for a few hours. And when you mix and they let it stand, the flour goes down and settles at the bottom.
Another solution involves fermentation. Fermenting the flour for 3 to 4 days, according to the dietitian, activates enzymes called phytase, which breaks down the anti-nutrients.
To ferment it, I'll just loosely cover it, and so there will be some gas escaping. Remember, I won't tighten it, but there will be some gas. And I'll put this just the way it is, in a way it will not be disturbed, in a room temperature, and wait 3-4 days. You can throw the top layer out and it will have all the anti-nutrients out, and you just cook.
When you begin weaning your baby, it's recommended that you consult a doctor for advice on proper weaning practices. This includes guidance on what foods to introduce, at what stages, and how to ensure nutritional value of each food.
So you're giving this porridge, but you're also giving other iron-rich foods, such as, let's say, your mashed potatoes with chicken, blended chicken, mashed potatoes with mashed lentils, cabbage, sukuma wiki. Makes sense. It has to be a variety of food.
Then again, you need to observe your baby. Yes, in terms of feeding. Is he able to chew? Is he able to swallow? Yeah. Then again, the consistency, the thickness of the porridge should be thin.
Likewise, the introduction of foods should be gradual and not a mixture of everything at once.
If your baby is reacting to one of the components, it's very hard to determine which one, because it's a combination of so many things.
In general, grains can be difficult to digest, even for many adults with mature digestive systems. To mitigate their harmful effects and increase nutrient absorption, nutritionists suggest soaking, fermenting, or sprouting grains before incorporating them into your family's meals. This will help improve their digestibility, allowing for better absorption of key nutrients like iron, calcium, and magnesium.
Nutrients are
Gloria Milimu, KTN.